10 reasons you will love living in Utah. Hi, I'm Becca Summers, your Utah realtor, and today we're talking about the 10 reasons you are going to love it here. And the first one is my favorite, which is the mountains. The mountains are beautiful and you get a view everywhere you go. Every time I leave Utah, I miss my mountains, and that's the first thing I want to see when I get back. Now, most people love mountains for the ski resorts, which as a local, I don't ski, which is weird, but we have a ton of ski resorts that give you opportunities to get out in the mountains and check out the views. So if you look just behind me, this is Maple Mountain in Mapleton, and I picked this office because it has this fantastic view. The next one is lakes. We have 3 lakes that are very notable. The first is the Great Salt Lake, which is a salt lake in the States, which is really unique and rare. It's not really useful for anything but sailing, but it's a very big, beautiful lake. Next one is Utah Lake, which also I like it for the views. Not gonna go swimming in it. It's not very deep and kind of shallow and muddy. But the one that is world famous is our Lake Powell, which is down on the Utah-Arizona border, and people travel from all around to come to our Lake Powell. Number 3 on the list is national parks. We have 5 national parks and 34 state parks here in Utah. There are more state and national park owned acreage percentage of Utah than any other state. And it is beautiful and diverse and interesting. And we have a lot of films and movies filmed in our national parks because they look so different and they're really fun. So plenty of place for day trips to go down south and check out the national parks. Number 4 is schools. We aren't ranked very high on the spend per school per student, so make sure you do your due diligence when shopping to find the best schools, but we have some really great schools and school districts. And part of that is we have a lot of colleges here locally in Utah. Utah County itself has 2, Salt Lake County has 3, and we get a lot of great professors and teachers in the school districts that are taking care of the schools to make sure that our students are learning a lot. Number 5 is food. We have a lot of diverse options when it comes to food. Because of the LDS Church, we have a lot of people that go out and serve missions in other countries, and when they come back, they bring those foods and experiences with them. So you can get a lot of unique shopping, dining experiences here in Utah that you don't get anywhere else. Number 6 on the reason you're going to love it is the people. The people in Utah are very friendly and kind. Now, it's not like southern kindness that you get in the south, but they care about their neighbors and they look out for each other, and it's really a good community of people. Number 7 is our airport. We are spoiled. For some reason, we have a big international hub here in Utah, so we can fly to a lot of places fairly affordable. And our airport's location is only 5 minutes from downtown. How many airports do you know of that are 5 minutes from their major metro? Not many. So that allows you to fly in, get to Park City in less than an hour, which Park City is renowned for its ski resorts, for its housing, and for its hospitality. And I'm sure you've possibly heard of the Sundance Film Festival. That happens in Park City. Number 8 is our job market. Our job market is very diverse. So if you are in one field and want to make a change, or if you're in one field and want to stay in the same field and grow, there's a lot of opportunity, and it's very diverse. Because as I mentioned about the schools earlier, a lot of big companies have come to Utah because we have a very highly educated workforce and a very young on average workforce. And that's exactly what these big companies want. So they're coming here. You have tons of opportunity to have jobs here in Utah. Number 9 is a unique one. Utah is built for families. As you've probably heard, there's larger family count here in Utah, which caters to everything that happens. There's a lot of children's museums. The restaurants have high chairs. They have mom nursing rooms. They have changing tables. Everything is kind of geared towards someone coming with a family, and you'll see kids everywhere. So it's not uncommon to not be the only family in the restaurant. So you're not dealing with those society norms that you have in other areas, because this area has been built for families. And number 10, the last one, is the weather. We have 4 seasons. It does get a little rough during some of the seasons. It might get a little hot, might get a little too much snow, but you get to go through all the seasons. You get a beautiful winter. You get a fun spring that's exciting, summer, and probably the best is autumn. You get the beautiful autumn leaves, even though they're fleeting. So the moment you see something turn red on the mountain, you better get up to the canyon to see them, because they'll be gone in 2 weeks. But you get to really experience all 4 seasons, get to enjoy the weather, and enjoy living here in Utah. If you are exploring moving to Utah and want to know more about it, or have specific questions about areas or neighborhoods, I would love to help you out. As a local native, I've lived here my whole life. I've lived in many of the different cities and suburbs, and would love to guide you through the process.